Hey everyone, this is a very quick look at how to do this simple worksheet called graphing quadratics with factored form. So when it's in factored form, it's actually quite easy because you need only to consider, hey, when is this going to be 0? Question mark, question mark. Well, this is going to be 0 when you plug in a 3. 3 minus 3 gives you the 0. No other number will do that. So when I plug in 3 for x, I know that 0 times, we don't even care what that is, 0 times that will give us 0, so y will be 0. So we know we get the point 3 comma 0 from this factored form. So that's going to be over here, 3 comma 0. Well, when do I get 0 here? Pause and figure that out. Hopefully it is not rocket science. That's going to be a 9 minus 9 gives me 0. So I get another point, 9 comma 0. Okay, so at this point, I'm not going to get too worried about my graph going off the page. It's just going to happen sometimes. There's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there's 9. 9 comma 0, and I can label this 3 comma 0 for clarity. Well, that tells me that if my parabola, opening up or opening down, it's going to go through this point and through this point right here. So parabolas are wonderfully symmetrical. So I know that along this line here is going to go the vertex, the highest point or the lowest point. Well, what point is that? Well, I just average 3 and 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 cut in half is 6. So I know that when x equals 6, that's going to be my vertex. Well, that is pretty easy. I just take that 6 and I plug it into each of these places up here, and I work it out. And you'll see that the pattern emerges that I'm always going to be getting that same difference, one positive, one negative, and we'll see what happens. So plug in 6 rather, and subtract 3, and I get 3, like I said. Plug in 6 and subtract 9, and I get negative 3. When I multiply those two, I get negative 9. So I'm going to go down here then, and I can change my scale. If it's negative 90, I'm going to make this 10, 20, 30, whatever. But let's see, can I sneak it in? Maybe I'll make these every 2. So I'll go 2, 4, 6, 8. There's negative 10. I'll label that carefully. Go over here. There's negative 9. So I label it 6, negative 9. And then I'm going to sketch my smoothest possible parabola going up. I'm going to draw arrowheads on the end to suggest that it keeps going forever and ever. And that's my graph. Okay? So try to do the others. I, of course, changed the numbers up here just so that I wouldn't do your homework for you. Good luck, everyone.